All right, we've got some new stuff on the game. Let's check it out. I don't know if you can see what that just did. For some reason, Edge is acting weird, and you have to. It doesn't just go to your screen. You have to like click whichever. Like this one says, you know, Facebook and 2 other screens or something like that. That's very different. Let's take a look at what we got going on. I know we have the fishing tournament going on, and then we have the alchemy game. Let's do the alchemy first. Take a look and see. And okay, click the piece to pick it up, and this counts towards our monthly, you know, the points, the coins to get the eagle and everything. Okay, when the number of cleared blocks reaches a milestone, you can claim the reward prize. Okay, so when we get to 80, we're going to get some fertilizer. Collect alchemical ingredients from the cleared blocks. Okay. Click here to connect elixirs. Connect. Okay, I should go back to bed. Okay, all right, so I'll explain all this too. 3 kinds, yields 2 different things. I'll show you how to do that too. So let's go to the game. How many? We've got 21 energy. So let's figure out how to get more. Complete orders, do farm works to collect energy, and bombs. Use them to play the alchemy blast game. Complete rows of blocks to be cleared. I'll show you guys all that too. All right, and then there's the concoctions. Okay, let's go find out how we can get some energy built up. All right. Probably won't finish this right this second, but go ahead and do your boat orders, of course. You're going to do visitor orders to collect more energy, you know, and always harvest, keep your fields planted. Let's go find some water lilies. But this, I mean, this is a game that we have quite often, so everybody should be pretty well versed in it. Maybe I can show you something that you didn't notice before, hopefully. All right, let's run back. We also have the fishing tournament going on too, and you can get some sunstones with that, so that's pretty cool. Let's find our visitor. Where did they go? There she is. Okay. So we get some energy with that. Of course, you know, do your bill and finish that. You'll get some, and then I'm not even sure I have any board orders ready to go. If it's one you just can't do fairly quickly or anything, you know, just trash it. You'll get another one in a few minutes. All right, send that off. Let's see how much we get from that. But like, we have 9 minutes and you'll have another one anyway, so just trash the ones you can't do. Some of them, of course, I had ready because, you know, I usually go through and try to keep board orders up. We can make those fairly quickly, so I'll keep that order. All right, we got quite a few energy from that board order. So I planted these. We need 3, and then we need 17. But I mean, you'll do your takeout orders, 3 and 17, that's how I remember. 3. Do your takeout orders. Usually get a little better bonus when you hit the part where, you know, it's like a milestone at the top. You'll get a little extra, like, to play the game and everything. What I mean by takeout order is these. Okay, so I don't have either of these ready. That's a pretty good points win, but just for the sake of it, I'm going to go ahead and trash them, and we had to wait 30 minutes for more. But when you hit these milestones, you'll get like one of the bigger rewards normally. I have no idea why that just clicked. Okay. But just, you know, just do board orders constantly. Just constantly. All right, we've got to make a lime juice. And I'll need to go get some more limes to do it. All right, I mean, you get the gist of it. Let's go ahead and harvest and see how many we can get. This one I can probably... Yeah, I just got to make a couple things. Or actually, you could probably go through even your newspaper and find things, or... Oh, I'm always grabbing those. But yeah, go through your newspaper. You can go through your market, all different kinds of stuff. Let's go ahead and see how many energy we get. We won't need much. I mean, this game's pretty easy, and we've done it like a million times, so everybody should be pretty well versed on it, like I said. All right, I got my little whatever that is, rooster or whatever from Hoffet. I set them right there so everybody can hit them. Maybe get, you know, one of the things from it. Normally the third thing you hit is where, you know, what you get. And I'm sorry, my air just turned on. I meant to turn that off before I started recording. And it's kind of stormy out. I'm not sure what the temperature is, but I mean, it's very rainy out, so I'm surprised it is kicking on. All right, and then always replant too. See if there's anything you're going to need as far as this. I'm probably not going to do that one. I'll do that one. I'll do that one. Probably not going to do that one. That one would take a while, but I'll keep that one. And I'll keep this one. Get it started. I don't think I have the... Yeah, we have to go get a couple of those pearls. All right, let's see where we are. All right, we got 70. We can start with that. So what you're gonna do is try to get these connected to where it'll drop. You got to bomb, complete orders, do farm works to collect more, use it to clear a 9 grid area. So like when you put it in the middle, it's going to clear nine things. So let's see, we've got to get up to 2230, which actually isn't too bad. And along the way, we'll get 35 sunstones from this one. There's no plants to buy or anything like that, so you won't need to use them towards, towards anything here. But yeah, we got all kinds of, get some extra energy. We're gonna get the Alchemy Crucible, which probably, I would think, is normally in here. Alchemy, yeah, it's right here. Okay, so it's part of, the collection that you can gather up. So it will be in there, and probably, let's see, There's one there, so, and we're not trading things in, so I'm not sure where the other one is that you'll get, or maybe that's the only one you get. Okay, so if you've done the VIP, you can, you know, purchase energy and bombs, and the VIP is of course over here, and I always get the VIP because to me it's the most worthwhile thing you can have in the game. I mean, you just get so many really good things with it. You know, you can go up there and kind of check out what you get, but for me the barn and the silo space is like the most important thing. It increases my barn from 3,000 to 3,600 and my silo from 3,000 to 3,600. So for me it's invaluable. Invaluable. All right, let's move on this a little bit. Okay, just kind of move things in place till you know, have a whole row. And you can do this however you want. I'm going to start building up this way. So if we clear this, we'll get all those things. Let's see. So we've got 3. So now all of the things that just lit up all the way down, we're going to get when we do that. We got another bomb. So just kind of, you know, build this as well as you can. Let's see where we can put this in. So now we'll get the things that go across the top there. Okay. I mean, it's very simple. Let's go ahead and put that there. Maybe load that there. Clear that whole one. So you just kind of choose where you want to put things. And we've almost got this top thing filled. I'm going to set that over to the side a little bit. So we've cleared that. Somebody must have let a fly in, it's buzzing me. All right. All right. This one says if you want to restart the game, just do that, but I'm not going to. I'm hoping I can have more moves to fill things in. Like those. All right, this one we're going to set there. Okay. Let's see what else we've got. Clear that, fill that in. Hopefully we'll get something to go across, but we did not. So you just kind of play the game this way. Try to be as strategic as possible. That out and clear that whole big space out. I mean, like I said, this is very, very simple, a little strategic to know where to place everything. All right, cleared out another space. gonna say, hopefully we get something that goes across there. There we go. Go across there. Maybe fill that in. So many places you can put this. There we go. Okay. Maybe fill that little area. All right, we cleared 3 that way. But I mean, it's pretty cut and dry. We already got 10 extra energy. We're almost to where we get our first 2 coins. Clear all 3 rows there. Clear that out a little. All right. So, like I said, pretty cut and dry. You just keep playing that way. Let me see if I have enough to concoct anything to kind of show you what this is about. Okay, so we have 10, 6, 5, 5, and we need 6 for these. So clicking this one and this one, and we actually need 1 more red. But what would happen is if we have 3 of, or we have another one of these reds, we could come up here and it lights up which one it is. Okay, so like let's say these 3, it's always going to light up which one it is. So as you're doing, if you already have both of these, you know, try to find another one so you can fill the whole thing. And I bet you this is where we find the one that was in the collection case that completes this. There's normally 2. That's why I was kind of looking for it. So let's say like, you know, this is how you do it. You just find the green, the red, and the blue. The yellow, the red, the blue. The yellow, the green, the blue. So whichever one of these you want to do, go down here. And you'll have to have enough, you know, 6 of each one in order to do it. But that's what you do. And then when you've collected all 18, there's 9 of these, 2 of each, you'll get to the alchemy scale. And you'll be able to collect it. It's pretty easy, but it's just a matter of, you know, having enough to collect. Sometimes you have to put something somewhere you don't really want to because you've run out of moves, basically. And then you just gotta work around it. Oh, I should use one of the bombs to clear so you can see what that is too. I'm gonna put that down there. Okay. Well, I keep clearing stuff instead, so we've got 2 moves left, so let's pop that there. Pop that there, because I just wanted the move. Okay, we're out of moves, so let me show you how to use this bomb. This bomb, you just click it, and you come over here, in whatever spaces. It'll actually go down like this, so if you only wanted to do those spaces, you know, it will conform and you don't have to do 9 spaces. But if you really need some room to do something, like right here, you would do this, click it, it would clear those spaces out. So if you had something you couldn't figure out where to put it, I mean, you can make room to put it and keep playing the game and everything. That's kind of how that is. Up here, you can find the leaderboard. Oh, I'm actually 8th in the world right now just by doing. Nope, I'm not. Is that not an 8? That is an 8. Okay, so I'm not 8th in the world. Oh no, I have 8 things. Okay, it is early and I'm not done with my coffee. All right, what it says over here, like if I was like 8th in the world, I'd be over there. But I only have 8 of these, which isn't true because, all right, because actually I'm at 93 of those, so it just hasn't refreshed yet, I guess. Okay, it's looking like I might have enough to concoct something. Let's see. I have yellow, green, and red. So it'll be this one. So I can actually concoct it. So you just press that button. And then now I have some coins. So if I still had enough, I could just do it again, hit concoct, and I would get the other one, and I'd be 2 in. So pretty simple, pretty easy. All right, that's about all with that. I'll do the fishing tournament here in a minute. But have a great day. Keep planting. Keep doing your board orders. Just keep going, and you'll finish it. It'll be great. All right, if it's something you can't do, like I said, just trash it. Move on. In a couple minutes, you'll have another one, so you can keep going. It's all good. It's all good. And now I got to make 3 of those. And probably not going to do that one. I'll end up doing that one. This one's pretty easy. All right. And it didn't go. I'm not sure why it didn't go. Well, we are back to having 1 whole energy. So let's do that. All right. Happy farming. Have a great day. And I'm not sure why that didn't go. I didn't trash it, or I'd have 10 minutes waiting on it. So I'm sure it'll go in just a minute. All right. All right. Have a great day. Happy farming. Like, comment, and subscribe.